All right, so you want to buy a home, but you've been hearing all these horror stories, either on the news or from a friend about how challenging the market is today, right? Well, I want to share with you four quick things on what it takes to purchase a home in this market, right? Are you ready? Are you able? Are you willing? And are you patient? Right? So let's tackle the first one. Are you ready? And what I mean by that is, buyers come to us or sellers come to us because they have a need and they're ready to purchase or sell their home, right? Whether it's they had a baby and they're outgrowing their home, whether it's during the pandemic, they noticed that they hated their home and they want bigger space or less space, right? Maybe a life event happened. Maybe they relocated jobs. So they have a need and they're ready to either purchase or sell. We've even gotten some investors who are just ready to invest, right? Or build a home. And, they just want to start now building out their investment portfolio. Okay. Next is, are they able? And what I mean by that is, have you talked with a mortgage professional to go over all the numbers of what it takes to purchase a home, right? Are you financially stable enough to compete in this market? Okay. Just because you want or you're ready to buy a home doesn't mean you're able to. Maybe sometimes you need to work on your credit, save up more money, right? So there's different things that a mortgage professional can help guide you through to see if you're financially ready and able to purchase a home, right? Next is, are you willing? So is this market challenging? It depends on how you look at it, right? And so I'm going to just share with you some quick tips real quick about our buyer buying power checklist. And this is something that we go over with our clients. And if you want a copy of this, just let me know and I'll happy to send it to you, right? And so are you willing to do what it takes to purchase a home in this market? A lot of list prices right now are almost like the starting price of a home, right? There's going to be buyers who are always willing to offer more money, right? And that doesn't necessarily mean that the house isn't worth it. I always tell my buyers and I educate them that true market value is what a buyer is willing to pay for it. Because let's say they purchased this home, they offered, 50 grand over what the list price was. Well, okay, that's what it meant to them, right? They're okay spending that and offering that because that's how much they valued that home at. Now you may be thinking, well, what if the home really isn't? Well, I guarantee you, if that home sells for a certain amount and other neighbors start selling for a similar amount, that whole neighborhood, just the market value just went up, right? So eventually it will catch up to what you offer, if in a short time or over the long time. Okay. So are you willing to offer more? Are you willing to offer a seller free occupancy? Meaning, hey, Mr. Seller, I'll purchase your home. Here's my offer. I'm willing to give you X amount of days, weeks, or even months of staying in the home so you can figure out, where you're going next, right? Are you willing to waive certain contingencies, right? Are you willing to overbid? It's not really overbidding, because if you value that home is worth X amount, then that's what the market value is to you, correct? Are you paying cash? Do you have your financing in order? Are you able to offer shorter option period with maybe more option money for that, more earnest money? We can talk about all that if you want. Those are just some quick tips that are in our buying power checklist, which, like I said, I'm happy to send to you, right? And this next step is, are you patient enough, right? This is a big one, because although homes are moving fast, right, you have to be ready, right, knowing why you're wanting to make a move, why you're wanting to buy, why you're wanting to sell, right? And keep that why at the core during this whole entire process, because this is what's going to help make it less stressful, right? So are you patient to wait for what it is that you're really wanting and needing for your lifestyle, right? Are you patient enough to find that right home, and patient enough to trust me as your trusted advisor, as your trusted realtor, to help guide you through this process, right? It's going to take some patience. It really is. Recently we just helped a client get under contract who we've been working with for 8 months. 8 months, we've written 7 offers, and we finally got it accepted. But it's because they were patient to really wait on a home that fit majority of their needs, majority of their wants, or see the potential that they can get what they want down the road, because they wanted a specific area, which is fine. So I would always revert back to the reason why you're ready to buy a home. We got to get you able to buy the home and talk about all the financials and the numbers with a trusted mortgage professional. Then we got to talk about what are you willing to do, what it takes to buy or sell a home in this market, and are you patient enough? Guys, I would love to work with you. If you have any other questions, feel free to give me a shout. Happy to talk and discuss different options with you, whether it's you're ready now, maybe in 6 months, maybe next year, maybe it's planning for this, because we're going to be in this market for quite some time before it is stabilized. But it's still an amazing time. You may think, oh my God, rates are super high. Well, actually, they're still historically low. Talk to your mortgage professional on different options about the rates, right? You can buy them down. You can, lock them in at certain times. But the last time we started seeing, 5% rates were probably back in 2009. And so, if you really think about it, historically, they still are low. But talk to your trusted mortgage advisor, mortgage professional on that, and really let's get you in a home if that's what you want. If you're looking to sell, maybe rent for a while, there's so many options. If you want to sell your home off market, we can do that too. All right, everybody. Hope you have an amazing day.